What's up guys, my name is Chris, or Tainted Catalyst. I'm still sick, so I'm going to apologise for that right away if my voice sounds funny and just, yeah. This is the follow-up to yesterday's video, which was the support Malphite gameplay commentary. If you haven't seen that, you can click the annotation on the screen right now, and that will take you there, and then you can come back here and catch up from where you left off. Now this is kind of a pseudo-guide, we shall call it, of Malphite support. It's not going to be very detailed, it's just going to be enough information to get you going so that you can try it out in sort of optimal situations. Because if you put in with the wrong champion against the wrong champions and you do horribly, you might be like, oh, this was terrible, I don't like Malphite support at all. That's not what I want to happen. I want you to kind of realise the potential. So, as a quick overview of Malphite as a support, he is good with a laner that can kill at 6. Once you are able to ultimate, you want somebody who can follow up. Be that with either their abilities, such as, say, Varus, for example. If you combine your ultimates together on their AD carry, that's going to make for a lot of nice CC. Or you could go with somebody who can burst them down very quickly, such as Draven. Draven is very strong, probably the strongest AD carry up until level 6, just for you pure damage. So if you can get one of those two champions, then that will work really well. On the other team, you don't want somebody who can poke your AD carry freely, such as Varus again. He is not good because he can just Q and E your AD carry for free. Then they're going to take free harass that you can't stop. Keep in mind, Malphite has nothing to help the AD carry. He cannot heal them, he cannot shield them, he cannot buff them in any way. You are there to do stuff to the enemy team. So you want somebody who you can actually do that to. So somebody like Ezreal on the enemy team, while you can stop his poke, which is good, he can just he has a free flash every, 20 seconds? He can just get away from your ultimate really easily, so that's not good. Now, skill order, I would say go with Q first, and then E, and then your W. Obviously get your ultimate at 6, 11, and 16. Now, if you really need to push the lane, then get a point as a W early, because that will help push. But I, yesterday in the video, opted out of getting that at all until it was absolutely required of me because I didn't have any points left to put into stuff. So, keep that in mind, but try stuff out. If you want the E AoE damage, then go with that first. Just try them out. That's what I would say. I go for Q for the poke. Runes and masteries, right? For runes, I run armor yellows, armor reds, magic resist for level blues, and then health quintessences. You could put magic penetration reds in there if you wanted to get a bit more poke damage with your Q. And you can also run gold for 5s. I like the page that I mentioned because it's just something I'm trying out right now on most support champions, and I like it a lot because the overall health and resistance that you have means that you can poke quite well and quite safely. For masteries, I ran a 1, 13, 16 page. Now again, you could change it up. You could go for the magic penetration in the offense tree and then work towards more of the utility tree maybe to get some more cooldown, maybe some of the move speed, all that good stuff. Again, try them out. There will be a more detailed video in the future going over the rune pages and mastery pages of support so that you can kind of learn what's good in what situations. For items on Malphite support, I would say cooldown reduction is critical. Now, typically anyway as a support you're going to want to get stuff that has cooldown reduction, but I would just say it's the whole reason you would play Malphite support is for the ultimate, so the sooner that is up, the better. So you want to get to 40 cooldown reduction as soon as possible. So tell your laner, because right now the current metagame has Aegis and Locket being the first two team fight items. Ask your jungler if they can pick up the Aegis instead of the Locket, and you'll get the Locket for the cooldown reduction. And then go for something like Shirelia's, Zeke's, things like that. Try everything out. All those items work well on Malphite, so they're always good to go for. Right, last thing, matchups. Like I said before, if you can get paired with somebody that can do damage early, then that is great. You do not want an enemy lane that can survive your burst or can poke you out. So it's hard to really say. You'd have to try them out, and it obviously depends on skill level of the enemy laners, but if they have a lot of poke, if you're against Caitlyn, Lulu, personally I think Caitlyn and Lulu would be the worst lane to lane against as Malphite support, because you have no way of protecting your AD carry up until level 6. So keep that in mind. If they pick Caitlyn, I would not pick Malphite support. If they pick Lulu, I would not pick Malphite support. Just because the poke might just get too much. If you don't know your AD carry, especially, you don't know if you can trust them to avoid that poke. So it's too risky, I'd go with something else. But if they have somebody like in the video yesterday, like a Kog'Maw and a Thresh, then you are going to be great to go with Malphite support. That is a perfect lane for you. Because you can poke freely, you can resist their poke. Like, the Thresh Q proc on his auto attack won't even break your shield. So you can go in, Q the AD carry while he's taking CS. If the Thresh harasses you back, you'll take no damage. You can just walk off, wait for the shield to come back on, go do it again. So that's perfect. That really is just great. So hopefully that is enough information to get you going with the potential of using Malphite support. I would highly recommend trying him out. He's fun, he's different, and he's got an interesting kit, and so you'll just kind of have some fun with him, I think. And that's the important thing, just have some fun with it. So if this is helpful to you, be sure to leave me a like. If you have played Malphite support, leave me a comment down below, let me know how that went for you, what you thought of him, your opinions on him as a support champion. And also consider subscribing. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can click the video right now on the left, and you'll be taken to another support video that I did, which was actually a full guide on Lulu. The production value of it, I'm going to be honest, not very good. I'm not very good with those things. However, the information is good. So, go check that out. And then on the right, you can check out a Taric gameplay that I did. It was probably, I think it was the first gameplay that I put up of this season. So, yeah, it might be a bit dated. The items are probably different, the meta's changed slightly, but, you know, again, it's just a fun video. So, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.